Alright, hello, and welcome to Stasis Pod, the Transformers Rescue Bots podcast. I'm Rob.
I'm Jen.
To infinity, I'm David.
Space!
Plus,
and yes, it is the extra special 100th episode of Rescue Bots.
Yes, which was
wow.
Nice that the episode even calls that out.
The episode acknowledges it, and it is the first ever Transformers series to make it to 100 episodes.
Nice.
Yay.
Good job.
If only Hasbro had uploaded it in the correct order.
Right, there was some sort of, uploading mishap where it was aired in the wrong order, but this is officially the 100th episode.
Yeah, this episode and the next episode were swapped on official.
Well, no, the weird
Hasbro
thing is it wasn't
YouTube
the next one, it was the 102nd one
that
was aired first.
I just know when I was trying to find the episode to link it in chat, it's like, I found the wrong one, I start going through, it's like, wait, that doesn't match the synopsis, what the fuck?
This is a whole Thief in the Night scenario. So those were also, that and Starscream's Ghost were also aired out of order.
This is the 22nd episode of Season 4, the 100th episode overall, written by Zach Atkinson, frequent writer of Rescue Bots, Robots in Disguise, and Cyberverse. Mm-hmm. Most recently seen in these parts writing the first part of the two-part second season finale.
Okay.
Or third season finale.
Third season.
This is the fourth season, right?
Yes.
Technically.
So many seasons.
Mm-hmm. And it first aired October 8th, 2016. So we open. Blades is once more watching a Maven Danger movie.
Well, first it's Maven Danger narrated by Chase, and then we pull out that, yes, Blades is watching.
Yes,
and
Blades is going through it emotionally today.
He's using audio of the movie and Chase to block out his thoughts, he's disassociating by audio.
Yes. Because
not only is mood of listening to way too many podcasts, but
yes. Because not only is Dani doing another test flight, but she's also test flying a helicopter, and he's just terribly jealous.
He's so jealous. Poor guy. He's so needy.
And weirdly, this helicopter she's flying kind of looks like this Cybertron figure Evac.
It does.
Yeah, because it's green and has the blade. It's one of those helicopters there's two stacked, alternating blades and no tail fin or tail rotor. I forget, there's probably a word for that kind of helicopter. But
although, unfortunately, she almost immediately has trouble with what they call the Jesus nut.
Oh.
Okay.
Basically, there's one nut that holds the rotor onto the helicopter.
Ah.
And it is so named because if that nut goes, only Jesus could save you.
Yeah, that seems like a pretty significant point of failure.
Yes. So the rescue team has to go and save her. Luckily, Blades is a helicopter himself, and he knows that if she reverses the gears, she can sort of take it out of this nosedive. And so she's able to fly back to Griffin Rock upside down, which I don't know that helicopters can actually do that.
I do as they're coming to the rescue, they all just are driving and they reach the dock, and Heatwave just drives directly through a barrier and off the dock. And we have this thing on Mastodon during the Monster Dawn watches called fucking off into the sea. Because of the number of kaiju movies, especially that end with the monster fucking off into the sea, just leaving.
Yeah, we had a run of that happening a lot, and then non-kaiju movies just ending at the ocean, so it has become nothing.
Yes, that's how you end, is just go into the sea, and so
just drop Godzilla into the ocean or Mothra.
I appreciate Heatwave just diving directly into the ocean, but as we know, I was like, oh yeah, that's right, he's got a boat mode.
Yeah, okay, so a helicopter blade provides lift, so if you reverse it while upside down, it would, instead of pulling you towards the water, it might push away. That might work better with the double rotors. It's dumb, but could work.
Yeah, my note specifically says I don't know if any of this is how helicopters work. We're just going to trust it. It's Griffin Rock.
Yes.
It's experimental. Yeah. Maybe experimental helicopters work this way.
I mean, we're also going to see that this is definitely not how solar sails work well, either.
Yes. It is and isn't. But we'll get there.
Yeah.
Anyway, they do make the rescue. They stop the blades right before it gets to the dock so that Boulder and Heatwave... No. Boulder and Chase can catch the helicopter and not be sliced to ribbons.
Yes. So, they're, everybody is safe, but Dani, Blaze just doesn't understand why Dani keeps, doing this when it's clearly unsafe, which, but he doesn't quite get the whole deal with a space test. Idea of a test pilot.
Yes, is to
just because it's not safe.
Yes, there's mention of unexplained disappearances, which I appreciate.
Yes,
well, because Transformers, since they are their alt mode, you are a test pilot for your own alt mode, but you wouldn't need a test because, how are you feeling? Can you fly? Yes or no? It doesn't make sense how he's confused at a new design, but it should just work.
Nope, that's not how human machinery works. Primus does not make them perfect. Adaptus had no hand in their creation.
Yes. But, Dani, she said, because her 100th mission is coming up. Get it, everybody?
A centennial quite impressive.
Yes, as Chase says. I didn't actually catch what that was referring to, but as soon as you said that they referenced it in the episode, I remembered that. It was oh, okay, cute.
I know, the Kade says that, we all, we're all rescue guys. We go on dangerous missions all the time. Like, every time Heatwave turns into a boat, I stub my toe.
Yes. And there's an argument about that. It's like, well, why don't you just move your foot? It's like, no, I tell my feet when to move. Not your transformation command, and it's just so
I like
weird.
How we have decided that Kade is just this random weirdo. It's just like this sometimes. I don't believe in Ferris wheels. What the hell?
Yeah, honestly, he's more likable that he's slightly autistic in a weird way or something.
Yes, Kade has gotten more...
As opposed to just kind of being a
jerk.
More
weird lately, and I greatly appreciate it.
No, he's just odd.
Yeah, but Dani's mission is that she's going to be piloting the Echinoderm 1.
Echinoderm, yes.
Echinoderm.
Which is a starfish.
Oh, okay. Starfish, or I believe a sea cucumber.
Ooh, okay.
Oh.
Probably starfish, though.
I mean, a starfish makes more sense with the unfolding of the sail, although the design doesn't quite look... I guess it kind of sort of looks like a sand dollar?
Yeah, although I don't think a sand dollar is an echinoderm. That's I think, a mollusk.
Probably.
This is very scientific, all of this.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, it works by, we know what a solar sail is. We've seen sci-fi movies. And, of course, NASA is actually experimenting with them.
Yeah.
But it can't actually fire a laser on its own to propel it.
Yeah, okay, that's where shit gets weird. Well, although in the demonstration they use a picture of a sailing ship in space for the diagram, which made me think of old Sentai, where that has happened quite a few times. You just They were using solar sails before solar sails is just a ship. Anyway, yes. You can use a laser to aim at a solar sail as opposed to just the sun to push it. However, that laser has to be on a secondary object like the moon.
Right.
To push it, you can't
just
push.
It's not like a fan.
No, it's like having a fan on a sailboat.
Okay.
Right.
Or something, or trying to blow on a sail. It's not really going to work because you're pushing what you're pulling, so it's not doing crap.
Yeah.
That's not how physics work.
Yeah.
Then again, this is well, they do say it's made in China as opposed to on Science Island. a new laser to do this. Sure, maybe somebody found a way to get around laws of thermodynamics.
Special laser.
And so Dani, if she does well in this mission, she's gonna be full time. She's gonna benefits, dental, pension, and then of course Blades is just extremely depressed about this.
Yeah, he is definitely anxious. He is having some attachment issues. Poor guy.
So when she takes off, he just starts painting a sign that she can see from space.
Yeah.
He's losing it.
Yeah.
He's not okay.
It's very sweet, though. It is kind of Graham's college program all over again.
Yeah. Except, that was with Boulder, who is somewhat more stable, whereas Blades is kind of on the edge of sanity on a good day.
Yes.
Yeah, he's very codependent.
He is.
Yes.
He's just a little guy.
Like, Boulder would be bummed, but he would get over it.
Yes. Blades it would be the end. He would just spend all of his time watching terrible TV shows.
Sand dollars are sea urchins.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, well, I guess a sand dollar is an echinoderm then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weird. Phylum Echinodermata. Okay.
So she takes off. The score gets very synth heavy.
Yes.
Oh, and the synth just kicks up.
Mm-hmm. And that's one thing I'm going to have to say, but I've got another thing to say later.
Mm-hmm.
So, Frankie and Graham and Cody were all hanging out at the fires. We're watching the ship via telescope, and everything's going very well.
You forgot to mention that the sign that Blades is painting is white on white.
Yes.
White paint on a white canvas because...
And Heatwave tries to tell him that that's not going to work, and Blades asks him how many giant signs he's made.
Yes, whereas we're used to, glow-in-the-dark Skeletors, we know glow-in-the-dark paint is basically white.
Yes.
Although he manages to have, red and other things. There is glow-in-the-dark red, but I don't think it paints on white.
I think it usually goes on
pink
pinkish.
or an orange.
Yeah.
Yeah. And doesn't glow as much as the greens, and the blues are kind of bright.
Maybe this is special because this is Science Island.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, the ship is going a little faster than earlier. And then...
when they turn the laser on, because the laser apparently is stronger than they expected because it's a test flight.
Because apparently this was designed by SpaceX.
And then she runs right into a debris field from a demolished satellite.
Yeah, I have a lot of concerns about the people running this test flight, but also...
about planning... Well, there is a lot of space junk in space that's very annoying, but they should have been monitoring the path to not get her right directly in so much junk.
But on the other hand...
It kind of makes me think of a very popular movie.
Oh. And what movie would that be?
That was the movie Gravity, with George Clooney and Sandra Bullock.
Oh, okay. I did not see that because I am scared of heights.
Oh, it was terrifying in the theater. I was dying.
Yeah.
However, it was the source of one of the greatest award show jokes of all time.
Mm-hmm.
It was Tina Fey and Amy Poehler hosted the Golden Globes, and they said Gravity. It's a movie about how George Clooney would rather float off into space and die than talk to a woman his own age.
Ooh.
Accurate.
But anyway, there are bits of this episode, especially during the jetpack scene at the end, where it is 100% ripping off the score from Gravity.
Okay.
Like, it's almost exact.
Oh.
Like, it's just close enough not to get sued.
Well, that's happened before on the show.
So, and anyway, in Gravity, this is exactly what happens, where there's it's the something effect. Where, like one satellite gets smashed, and then that smashes a bunch of other satellites, and so you get an ever-growing...
the cascading effect, or whatever it's probably...
Kessler syndrome.
Yes. There's a lot of concerns about that with Starlink.
Right.
That's going to cause that, because they're just putting way too much crap up in space, and...
Well, also, like... Oh, who was it? Was it Russia or China, like, 5 years ago or something, intentionally destroyed a satellite?
Right, I think that was China.
Reason? Yeah. Like, they bumped two of them together and just made the already existing debris field worse.
Yes.
Made the problem worse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because the more junk that's like little screws or whatever, flecks of paint, some things will fall off naturally.
You know, I have said before that I'm wondering, like, what Dani's background is that she gets all these missions, but I guess at this point there's all this private space development going on, so they probably don't have the same qualifications that they used to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it's just like... This is like one of the banes of the future, of this cloud of shit up there that's ever expanding and smaller and more and more. Like, eventually it'll be so bad we won't be able to send shit into space.
Yep.
It'll just get chewed up, and then we'll be trapped here.
That is gonna suck.
Yeah.
Good job. Good job,
so
Elon.
Much so. You launch a fucking car into space. What the fuck?
I have so many feelings about private space development.
Yes. It's important, but it's chaos. Anyway.
Yeah. So anyway, this totally tears up her solar sail, and now she's totally out of control. So it is time for the rescue team to spring into action.
Which, like, wasn't their spaceship broken?
I guess they fixed it. I mean, it's been a while. They didn't have stuff to do.
Yeah, salvage probably came by and fixed it up.
Yeah, last time we saw it, it crashed into the ground.
Yes.
I bet salvage came by
and
fixed it up.
Oh, no, they dismantled it for maintenance purposes.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I guess they put it back together. But I think this is the last time they use it on regular Rescue Bots. I think it's going to turn up again on Rescue Bots Academy.
Okay, well, there's not that many episodes left. I mean, I'm not shocked it's not coming back.
That's true.
This season.
We are getting to that point.
Yes. So she's floating out into space. They're taking off after her, and meanwhile, they are calling up Quick Shadow so she can put the cone of silence over ground control.
Yes. They say that Griffin Rock's space agency is taking over recovery efforts. Like, on one hand, what? But on the other hand, no, that checks out.
Science Island, yeah.
Anyway, so...
Oh, I have a weird note. Like, I forget where it comes. It's somewhere after this, I think. Blades tried out to be a mobile karaoke unit?
Yes.
Yes.
What?
That's adorable.
I mean, it's cute and sounds like a great thing as a Transformers, like, function, like, mobile karaoke unit. Like, hey, that's Blaster.
Well, it's like one of those sort of, like, karaoke rooms they have in Japan, but he's a helicopter, so you go and do karaoke while he's, like, flying over the city.
Yeah.
So you can do that instead of, like, those weird karaoke videos.
Yeah. But it's just such an interesting idea, and I have no idea what Transformers OZ to glue it to. Anyway, they get into space.
Yes, they get into space, and they're, she has to disconnect this laser because it won't stop firing, and she can't turn it off. But unfortunately, she's about to leave the shadow of the Earth, which means she's going to boost her speed, so she has to, and she can't retract the sail because it's jammed.
Yeah, this thing is just like
a
disaster. This thing is a wreck. It's not great.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she has to go EV.
It's a good thing
take the sail off.
It's a good thing that she's friends with alien robots.
Yeah, otherwise she'd be, like, extremely dead.
Yeah.
Very boned. Yeah, she does manage to unplug the laser, so that part stops. But yes, the sun is coming, and that is going to push her.
Yeah, so she does manage to detach this, but now she's going to crash into the moon.
Yeah, more and more problems.
It's the moon, as I said when I was watching the 2022 classic movie Moonfall.
Yeah. And now she's stuck in some kind of a moon trap.
God, that movie. We need to watch that movie.
Unfortunately, speaking of movies that talk about Elon Musk way too much.
Yeah.
Oh, that British guy.
I do at least feel like that's supposed to be an unlikable trait about him, so...
I think all of his traits are unlikable.
Well, yes. I can't hate him that much, because he's that guy. What's his face?
He's like a Game of Thrones guy?
Yes, he's a Game of Thrones guy.
Oh,
Samwise Gamgee?
Yes, the guy that was
Tarly,
Sam in Game of Thrones. He's basically the Samwise in many respects.
Like, I don't know, maybe you could have given another draft on that name there.
I kind of feel like that was one of those things
George
where he was like,
Martin.
I feel like that was intentional. I feel like that was to say, look, he's supposed to be like that archetype.
Too heavy of a wink and nod. The burly, hairy friend.
He would occasionally wink and nod kind of heavily in those. In the actual books.
I mean, yeah. He basically has two characters who are Undertaker and Kane as brothers, so yes. But that one was more subtle. It's like, oh, one of them's burned, and they want to kill each other.
Sam.
And there's a necromancer.
Is the necromancer kind of like a weird, pale, fat guy with a really high voice?
No, I think he was a really skinny guy.
Oh, okay.
That brings one of them back from the dead.
Yeah.
I don't remember what his voice sounded like. Maybe he was different in the book. I don't know.
Yeah.
The important thing is, it's the moon! It's coming!
And unfortunately, the Sigma is not able to catch up to them in time before they plow into the moon. So instead, they're going to try and slingshot around the moon to use its gravity, which is something that happens a lot in science fiction, and I've never actually understood it.
What? Just gravity?
Yeah, I know, gravity, question mark. The important thing is, if they go too fast, they're going to end up going back in time to 1986 San Francisco.
Yeah, and nobody wants to do that except, I don't know, me. I would do that.
But what if they need whales?
Yeah, it's true. Maybe they need some whales. I mean, they probably have whales because they're in Maine.
Oh, I know a good stupid way to explain a gravity slingshot. Okay, you know how you're going around a tight corner in a car?
Uh-huh.
Well, imagine instead of, you're driving, it feels like you're pushed to the outer side of the curve, if you were sucked to the inner side.
Okay.
Because you're pivoting around a gravity point.
And then I go back in time to the 1986 San Francisco?
Yes.
If you go fast enough, yes. And don't roll over.
I have to deal with some obnoxious bus punks. I got to invent translucent aluminum.
Yes.
I got to find the nuclear vessels.
Computer.
Talk to the mice.
Well, double dumbass on you.
Such a good movie.
Yeah, that deserves a rewatch at some point.
I have it on VHS.
Anyway, so instead they're going to use these jetpacks, and they're going to use them sort of like as stages on a rocket. So
yeah, because they say one would not be fast enough, but it's like, well, we got multiples. What about 3?
Blade says they have to save him. They have to save her because he needs to have a partner, and Kade suggests that he could be both of their partner, and Blades is like, no. I'm good.
And Heatwave's like, no.
And Heatwave is also like, no.
He says I'd rather partner with Mr. Pettypaws.
Yes.
Yes.
Rude, but fair.
Yeah.
So Blades is now launched towards the ship, and he does manage to get there and send it now off towards the dark side of the moon. So we will indeed see them on the dark side of the moon.
Yay! Ooh, does this episode sync up to the dark side of the moon?
Ooh, probably not. But if I get high enough, it might.
Yeah. Space is scary is what this episode is about. Space is scary.
Space is indeed very scary. It's dangerous at night in space.
So they end up back on the light side of the moon. They're able to grapple onto the Sigma.
Oh, I should have, I wonder if they're, on the dark side long enough, in real time in the episode.
I guess it depends how fast they're moving, because they're moving at, a cartoon speed.
Yeah,
they turned on fast travel.
Fast, but, I wonder how long the satellite, the orbiter on the moon landing was on the other side of the moon.
Math.
That's something to research that I didn't bother. Yeah, math.
There's so much science and math in this episode, more than usual.
Yeah, but when they get to the light side again, Blade says thank Primus, which has Primus come up before on the show?
I'm not sure if that's possible, if that he has.
Yeah.
Might have in a similar situation, thank Primus, but it feels like maybe not.
It's notable.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be weird if, it in his last season, in his last batch of episodes, we get mentioned as the Decepticons, Primus, and other stuff.
Get some Unicron in there.
Oh, Unicron would be a great drop.
And so Blades has decided that, he accepts this whole, if you want to take this new job, I will be okay.
Aw, he's a good boy. He just had to deal with his feelings.
I'm going to require intensive therapy, but I will be okay.
Yes, he will make it.
So they get there safely. They are able to they grapple onto the Sigma, and so they're now headed back. And because even though this mission was a total botch, it's not like it was Dani's fault. So it's not like she's going to get fired.
But that she manages to escape from being smashed into the moon and broken sails because of the help from a little island space facility. So many questions she should need to explain to the government. But we may be able to save you because they radio call after she's landed. It's I've already landed.
She says that they did get a lot of data. She did still get a lot of data. And, we make fun of SpaceX's rockets constantly exploding, but they do get a lot of data from those explosions.
Yes.
Failures are generally considered useful when you're trying to hammer out that stuff.
Learning experience and
maybe
science
don't
and
send
things.
people up when you're still at that stage, though.
Yes.
But there's just so many questions in this situation.
I guess it's fine, though, because she's friends with space robots.
Yeah, just Agent Fowler steps in yep, nothing to see here.
Yeah. Quick Shadow called Agent Fowler, and Agent Fowler took over.
Problem solved.
Yep. It's fine.
So we're all back on solid ground, and Dani is not going to take the job. Oh. So she likes being part of the rescue team. We're maintaining status quo, even though the show is almost over.
Yeah.
I'm sure Dot Green could find work for her testing things that fly.
So instead, she's just going to hang out and watch Cupcake Hoarders with
Celebrity Edition.
Ooh, who are the celebrity cupcake hoarders? What celebrities are most likely to hoard cupcakes?
What? They're perishables. Don't hoard them. You can't hoard perishables.
Especially if they're really moist, they're just... No, that's not good.
That's a terrible idea. That's a terrible idea. Yeah. I'm so distressed now.
Mm-hmm.
I made way too moist cupcakes one time, and yes, there was mold.
Ew.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta eat them. You can't just hoard them. Perishables don't work that way.
Yes. And so, that is the episode. This is an enjoyable one. It's kind of nice for them to make a nod to them getting to 100 episodes.
Yeah, they are the first Transformers series to do that. You know, there was the whole thing just this past week about how Earthspark's probably only going to get the second season, and that's going to be it. And I don't even know how much of that is based on anything solid, but G1 only got 3 seasons, and it was huge. It was so huge that other series were canceled for not being as huge as it.
Yes.
So,
well, that's back when seasons were much, much longer.
This is
now
true.
You're looking at 20 episodes a season.
Yeah. So this is very impressive, and it's kind of silly that people expect things to just keep going on forever, but I don't know. Maybe they're young people and they're not used to how these cycles.
Yeah, but there's so many Transformers shows we kind of would have liked to get a 4th season, animated.
This is true.
I would have liked BotBots to get a second season.
Yeah.
It was so good.
But the Rescue Bots is one that has lasted longer. It's managed to stay fun.
It has.
Yeah.
It's fun. I don't want it to run to 100 episodes, but getting to 100, yeah, that's fine. It's good.
Yeah. I like reminders that space is terrifying. And I have questions about...
Unless you're a robot.
...who these people are that Dani is flying things for.
Yes.
Possibly I want to question them on behalf of the FAA. I'm sure they're fine. I'm sure they're filing all the appropriate paperwork.
Jen, just imagine a fanfic of the FAA trying to talk to this island.
Yeah, that sounds fun. That sounds
fun.
You
launched a space shuttle.
It's just the whole...
You regularly have helicopters all over the place.
The whole island just has a flight restriction. Just no one's allowed to fly over that island.
Where did you get that super jet from?
Just don't.
The carrier.
Just stay away. Just go around it. There's always shit happening there. Just leave it alone.
Just one exasperated guy in the tiny airport on the island.
It's like Camp David or Disneyland.
Actually, wait. Have we seen the airport? There has to be a tiny airport on the island.
I think we've seen a little airport, yeah.
I was gonna say, usually we see them going by either, blades or Heatwave, or we see them
mostly but blades
taking
or
boats. I'm sure they've got a private airstrip.
Mm-hmm. Because
they have to have a private airstrip.
No, somebody was a pilot. Was it?
Oh,
was it Danny's boyfriend?
It is Danny's boyfriend, Taylor.
Yes, Taylor was.
Yeah, because I remember somebody crashing a couple of times.
He's constantly crashing,
but I don't remember scenes at an airport. But there must be one.
He has the flying acumen of Launchpad McQuack.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sadly.
All right, so I believe that now brings us to a very special edition of Jen's Visionaries Corner.
Yes, actually, I do not have an episode this week. I am taking this week off of talking about episodes. However, if you go to YouTube, go to our YouTube channel, which is Iacon Underground. I have started a project where I'm doing HD upgrades of all of Visionaries. I have 2 episodes uploaded as of recording this. I've got 2 more sitting on my computer waiting to upload. Each episode takes approximately 7 to 8 hours to process. This is using AI upscaling. I don't have heavy-duty equipment. I've got an M1 MacBook Air. And I am using a program called Encode GUI, Encode GUI. I am using the somewhat embarrassingly named model Waifu X2, which should tell you who the market for this AI upscaling stuff generally is.
Yes.
What it does is it takes a video and it splits it into frames. It goes through each frame and it upscales it, and it uses AI. So it's not like generative AI so much, but it just uses AI to smooth out the artifacting that you get when you go from, a standard PAL DVD resolution up to a 1080p. And it smooths it out, and then it assembles it all back into a video and puts the soundtrack back on there. I am really happy with how these came out. If you've looked at our YouTube channel before, I had some clips from Inhumanoids that I did using a different application I was using for it. They came out a lot more like what I call smudgy, which is something you get a lot with AI upscaling, where it just kind of looks kind of water, like it's all like smudgy paint. It's a look.
It tries to overwork, and it's especially bad in like stiffer animation that's a little slower, and still panels. Like the I've seen an upscale of like the anime opening of the old X-Men cartoon with a Cry for the Moon thing, and that ends on a still image that zooms out. That looks really bad on upscaling.
Yeah, and I
like eyes are just
I
wrong.
think part of the problem is that when you try, you don't want to overshoot it. That's why I'm sticking to the HD and not going up to 4K, because it keeps it's a middle ground. It gets it upscaled so it looks really good, but it doesn't overshoot into that point of looking kind of awful. So those are available. Those will be going up as I process them, so it's probably going to take a week or two to do the whole series, and then I'll
take your time, just come out.
And then I'll probably I usually queue up an episode or two and then go to bed. So I usually leave them running overnight. They do make my poor little laptop get pretty toasty though. But yeah, those are available now. They are from my own DVD rips. I know someone else had ripped Visionaries and uploaded it around the same time I did Inhumanoids. And theirs was actually a lot more work because, as I discovered when I got the Visionaries DVDs, like, for instance, the intro was not actually attached to every single episode. So I had to splice that back into every episode and also do a little, like, frame shaving because it would, like, one of the, like, I think the second disc had the intro would go, like, a second or two into the first episode on it, and I had to shave. It was a mess. But these are not just downloads of the rips that someone else did. These are off my own rips. So yeah, those are out there. They look really good. As I've been saying when I do my Visionaries recaps here, the reason I'm doing Visionaries first instead of going straight to Inhumanoids is because it's got that beautiful TMS animation. And it definitely deserves to have this kind of care put into making it look, you know, watchable on modern screens. So I'm definitely looking forward to getting to the overthrow of Merklin, which we discussed is my favorite. But yeah, it looks really good. So if you're interested in watching the series, you can check those out over on our YouTube channel at Iacon Underground.
Okay.
Yay.
Alright, so that should do it for us for this week. We'll be back next week with more Rescue Bots action. Until then, you can find us all over the internet. We are on Twitter, we're on Facebook, we are on Mastodon, and we have a Patreon.
Yes. Also, I should probably set up a Blue Sky because I have been on Blue Sky a little bit more, and there's a pretty good community popping up over there. So yes, we are, as I said, hosted on iaconunderground.net. Where you can find our Patreon. Iacon is patreon.com/IaconUnderground. Every month we do a special episode to help with our hosting and other expenses. It's as little as $1 a month. And you do get access to all of our back catalog of specials. They are always super fun. We were running late with May because of scheduling problems. So for June, we're recording 2, and we just recorded the first one, which is the 1987 Masters of the Universe movie, which is a lot.
Oh, it's a lot.
Yes.
Wow. It was actually my first time actually sitting down and watching that movie, and it's a fun movie, and it was a lot of fun to talk about. You can listen to that and listen to me be excited about Blade, because oh my god, he's overcompensating so hard for being just this guy on this team with like a reptile guy and a beast man, and he's great. It's a great movie. So yes, we haven't decided what we're doing for the actual June episode, but keep an eye out for that later in the month. I'm sure it'll be something super fun.
Yes.
So that is patreon.com/Iacon Underground. Also on iaconunderground.net, you can find a link to our Discord server, and you can come and join us on Discord.
That's right. So that is it for us for this week. We'll be back next week with Family Business, in which Cody makes an important decision about his future.
Uh-oh.
Until
Is
then...
he joining the mob?
That's right. Until then, I'm Rob.
I'm Jen, and I'm not joining the mob. Sorry.
Welcome to the family. Mi familia. I'm David.
Unfortunately, the only organized crime on Griffin Rock is those two guys dressed as druids.
Well,
and it's more than one, so that does count as organized.
And they're literally a family, so yeah, it's like, hey,
there you go.
You're a made man now, here's your beige hoodie.
All right.
All right.
Do squiggles are squiggling.
Yay.
Get my
Just get in my lap and stop.
I need to watch
around.
Zardoz. That's one of the movies on my
that
on
would
my
be
list.
a good episode, because that's a thing.
That is certainly a movie. The only problem is that you'd probably get tired of my Sean Connery impression.
Yeah, another weird British accent and talking about Calliope is something. Is it Calliope? There's weird shit in that movie.
Yes, so I hear.
I might just be talking about how sometimes a woman just needs a schmack in the mouth.
And at one time I watched it very drunk and had a strange read of, heterosexual man comes in to destroy gay utopia. I mean, it's a broken utopia, but...
The gun is good, the penis is evil.
Sounds amazing.
Actual line from the movie.
I need to find it on VHS. And sadly, my resources are not what they were because of the flea market closing. I'm so sad. I'm so sad about that flea market.
Yeah.
Oh. Amazingly, in Canada, it's on Disney+.
Really? Which means it's probably on Hulu here, which I have.
Yes.
Haha.
I guess it's probably rated PG because it's not quite R, but geez.
No, it's just that he gets...
no, there's... Yeah,
Yeah, all the Hulu stuff is on Disney Plus in Canada.
Oh, Hulu.
Right, we don't have Hulu.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's just all one thing, which means that we have, so I could just watch Predator on Disney Plus.
Oh, man.
Predator is a
Disney
Disney
watch Alien.
princess.
All right, I am all set. I have cats. So many cats.
In recording, I have a cat, yeah.
So many cats.
Let's go. Let me get the thingy open. It's definitely recording.